Hey folks, welcome back to Let's Play Nobunaga's Ambition Awakening. I'm the Mysterious JG. Last time we had a little earlier than history wants it to happen, a little scuffle with Kenshin. We're Kenshin, with Shingen. And it went pretty darn good, actually. All Dragon played an outsized role. Thanks to his arrow wisdom. I don't know if Alda's even watching this series. Well, I keep saying shit like that. Like I'm trying to call people out to be in the comments. Alda, I know he's pretty busy with some other stuff right now. Because he didn't actually submit a character this year. He was just like, oh yeah, make one who's kind of like similar to in the past. Right. Proceed. And he's enjoyed these in the past. So I hope he has a chance to watch this at some point, because he just played an outsized role in the first of what will be more than one showdown between our clan, currently in the Nagao, eventually to become the Uesugi, and their ultimate rivals, the Takeda, who are currently the Takeda, and will eventually be the Takeda. Shingen changes his first name around. Kenshin is like, you think you can change your first name, Nemesis, and that is sufficient? I will change my first name and my last name multiple times, just to prove that I'm superior. So, Kagetora Nagao gave himself first honors, but I mean, what the hell are you going to do? He's the boss. But he got first blood, whereas All Dragon got Occupado. So what we want to do now is throw down an immediate save to start this video off. I'm assuming that what we want to do now is not keep occupying, just get out. Although, if we can occupy this place, I'd be curious about what that would entail. If we don't take Uehara, I just occupy territory outside of Uehara, if that just means that they have to take it back. But the reason to do all this was just to keep, which one is it even? Minowa. Minowa Castle was not associated with the Uesugi. The Takeda had taken it over, and thus prevented that event. In the meantime, you want to raise... Okay, so now, like, I want to keep stuff going while we're doing the historical events. Just developing shit, saving a lot, keeping an eye on whether the situation that we need in Kyoto goes down properly. Like, I think we need at some point Nicho Palace to fall to another clan. And it doesn't seem to matter which clan it is. But there's a lot of that. A lot of that's just going to be kind of confused and complicated. Anything having to do with Shingen and the Kanto, like, has to go a certain way or we're going to blow up historical events. So I'm feeling like if I want to just, like, expand our territory to get more powerful without blowing up historical events, our best bet is probably to attack the Ashina clan. The game keeps hinting that it wants me to go over here and mess with the Hatakeyama clan, which could be interesting, but it would also mean, like, just getting our fucking forces... Because for one problem we have is that these guys are a vassal. I guess that means we could march right through their territory and start attacking, like, the Jinbo clan or whatever. Much later in the game, we have events where I think it'll matter what's going on here, because the Oda are supposed to control some of this territory, and we're supposed to march into theirs. But there's never anything, I think, that matters in the history events that would be disrupted by us taking out the Ashina clan. Or at least some of it. What's going on over here? We got the Date are doing battle with... who are they fighting? These are all Date guys that are on the march. Sanamono Date? Tanamune Date? I think there's just one Date. I don't think there's multiple Date clans. I'm just trying to figure out who they're fighting. Oh no, there's a T-Date. And a Date. Okay, it is a Date civil war going on. Alright. But anyway, we can bestow dominion. There's a proposal. She wants to raise. I got 2 labor. So let's have Kagatora himself personally expand the market.
Let's begin.
Oh no, he personally worked on a port. Let's have... This is a new chief. He's space chief. Let's have... He's an attendant. These are both... We'll have you do this. This will keep you tied up longer than I would normally like you tied up, though.
But of course.
Well, we'll let it happen. Because the other thing is that they've got bestow dominion. I think we need to... we took over Kiso Fukushima Castle and we put Yoshiari Kiso in charge because we felt bad. It was his castle and we took it away from him. So let's send our big brother down there, who was like too weak and sickly to lead. The JG to Bobo's Bobo. We will send him down here.
I'm deeply grateful.
And I'll say, oh, this is to keep an eye on, this is to help you, so I'm sending a member of my own clan to assist. And my headcanon is that he's sending him down there to keep an eye on things, because this is the most remote part of our territory, and we handed it to the lord we took it from to run on our behalf. But the other possibility, of course, is that our brother could secretly be plotting to retake the clan from us. So, in which case, that was a dumb idea. But I also want to come up here and... Oh, there's a march underway, never mind. One of the reasons I had Ana Takatatsu building the market is we need to rearrange some of our dudes once we get up here, because I've got... you always want the substitutes running the local castle to be the lowest ranked people possible, or at least chiefs. Because once you get to senior officer rank and you're no longer just a chief, then you're allowed to actually run territories out here. But these brand new guys are not allowed to run territories away from the main castle. So I think you're always supposed to cycle your chiefs, space or otherwise, into the main castle to do stuff there to earn honor, so that they can get promoted. We don't have enough labor to raise, but I actually want to keep that on the board. What do you guys say there, Masamura Mizunoya? He wants to build trust with these guys. I want to take this one off the board. Can I do that? I think I just did, whether I meant to or not. Alright. So we are adding ports. Yeah, we're really developing our territory big time. We're awesome. Developing counties, expanding markets. It's all good, baby. And we're giving money to the Ashina clan to build up their trust in us. Everything's coming up Prithia. The main thing is to let our troop counts recover, and I just have to constantly keep an eye on these scenarios to make sure that we are still in position to do them. And again, also, I'm trying to seize this territory to see what will happen. But I probably should just back off. They are all coming to Uehara. I think they're coming to fight me. I probably wanted to retreat. Pardon my intrusion. A messenger has arrived from the Imperial Court. They are eager to have a moment with you. They want to know that if you want to go to Disney on... I don't know, Bobo likes me sharing these things. Vulture Bean makes me think. It's something he mentioned to Zerfall and I in our little chat, which is 90% those two talking and me usually just reading. But apparently Bean said to Vulture Bronco... How old is Vulture Bronco now? Vulture Bronco's got to be like... He's got to be like 5 or 6. I think he's like 6 now. Vulture Bean asked Vulture Bronco, would you like to go to Disney on Ice? And Vulture Bronco said, No, I want to go to Disney on land. I'm not sure if he was being a smart aleck or not. Gagator Nagao, the Imperial Court is impressed with your recent activities, and I have come to in order to propose a path towards friendship. There have been troubles as of late. Would it be possible for the Imperial Court to receive a gold offering of 500? You can expect to be accommodated for your kindness. Agree. And very good, very good. You are very reliable, and know that your kindness will be conveyed and one day compensated. I will be making the arrangements. All right. Let's just get out of here now. There don't seem to be any impediments in the way. I want them to... Oh.
It is my turn.
Return. After turning officers' Zoldas will travel to the original bases.
We return home.
So I think that will have them both going home without specific orders needed. So I've occupied this territory. I guess that means they need to take it back. Because I don't think I'm going to keep fighting for it. I also don't know if... Oh, county development of Echigo Nagako is complete. Crops have increased. Nagawaka. That's cool. Yeah, I don't know what it means for me to have taken over that territory. I do now have people who want to... Ooh, enhance policy. We should increase our issued policy standard. The current level total is at 6, but our goal is to achieve a level total of 8 within 8 months. Expand market, buy treasure. Sneak attack on Uehara is... Nah. Buy treasure. I think I can just kind of go in and attempt to buy treasure whenever I feel like it. And I haven't been doing that much with using treasures to appease my officers this time. Leisure grass. Yeah, let's just leave it. Overall, our officers, the officers that we care about, are overall fairly happy because of the... I mean, Grimmeth Reaper is down at 9. Doesn't he already have a treasure, though? He actually doesn't. Yeah, Grimmeth is the only guy who's kind of low on the loyalty of the created officers. Because even... See, I'm having a hard time finding him because he actually has a Japanesey character name. Rosaru Toriyama, just from the +4. Alright, let's buy some loot for Grimmeth, after all. Yeah, same treasures are available. Just a little, something better comes along, we'll buy it later. But we do have, oh, we gave the box of multicolored cheese puffs to Bokuden Tsukahara. Oh, and that reminds me of some other stuff that happened off screen that you guys didn't get to see. We hired away from a clan off to the west a guy who demanded, like, okay, but when I join, I want to be given a fiefdom with a temple. And at the time, I thought a temple was just like, I got temples confused with gardens. I thought it was just a facility I could build at any fief, but it turns out it wasn't. So when time passed and I put him in charge someplace, but there was no temple there, and the ability to build a temple, excuse me, is something that has to be proposed by your officers. So he just left in a huff when that happened. And also there was this one guy whose name I can't remember. He was in the tutorial. We saw him in the tutorial. Maybe not. No, that was just the page in the tutorial. But we did get a thing where this guy, like, we offered him a fee for like 20 years. He would just shut up and stop complaining. He eventually left. He just left. And he had terrible stats. That was one of the reasons his loyalty was so low. He had the negative loyalty thing for being looked down on. So I'm not that upset about it. But I kind of wish you guys had seen that happen on screen. So we will give the leisure grass to Grimmeth, which will push his loyalty up to 11.
I didn't dream of a happiness.
I will one day return this favor in kind. I've been waiting for leisure grass. It's like a gardening book of some kind. It's a Talia Rizza book. It's going to teach him how to combine sweet grass with dry grass to create elixir or something. My shoulder's so stiff I could use a massage. What? You need to get married to somebody who can give you back rubs. We can assign concubines to Kagetora. Let's see, if I wanted to get married, who would be available? I could marry... God damn it, what is her name? I'm forgetting now. She's in Samurai Warriors. She's Kenshin's sister. She's kind of a creepy character in that game. Aya. But no, that would break all sorts of that would break at least one major story event if that happened. Wow, how lovely to disregard my submission so resolutely. Well, what's on the table for today? I'm certain the new couple will be those two. So we can start doing some new policies. And I'm thinking equestrian instruction. Would be one.
Loud and clear.
And gunnery instruction would be another, because we've already got
Understood.
Kenshin better at this stuff than we are. And maybe I need to go back and check some freaking facts, but... Training ground. Yeah, this would be a good one. This is expensive. It would be a good one to get later when I built more training grounds. But something we're not doing yet is System Reform 2, which it's System Reform 1 Level 2, which enables a landholder change, but we don't have enough prestige for it, I guess. Honor commendations. Here we go. We got to be able to do something for all, since he helped to defeat... Oh no. Harukage Nagao. Occupy and battle. Oh, it's occupy, battle, covert, and civil. So we can make him the experienced or the courageous. We already have a benevolent, a courageous, a statesman, a wise, and an experienced. So we've actually got some of all of these already. Let's see. If occupy would be occupation speed up. Battle would be damage on enemy units up. Jeez, I don't know which ones. It feels like Occupy fits him better, because I'm not thinking of him as like a super war guy. But, which one's more powerful? 10%? Ah, let's give him Occupy. This feels like it fits him better. You have my thanks. So, I'm kind of surprised, but you didn't actually gain enough there. You took a strategic site. I think that's the only thing that counted as, like, valor commendation points, despite your participation in the battle. So maybe strategically I need to make sure Kenshin himself doesn't get first strike in the future because I'm losing the chance to give achievement points to lesser officers. Not a knock on you all. Anybody is a lesser officer than Kenshin in Kenshin's force. Kenshin also, I believe, is the highest statted character in the game. Maybe not. He's in the top 4. But yeah, like the created officers who are intentionally overpowered are not as powerful as Kenshin in terms of raw stats. Do I appear more gallant? I will press on. I'm a little hungry. What the fuck, Bean? You're like, I need a soldier massage. I'm hungry. He's like, you come to the great council of the samurai retainers and are just like, I'm hungry. My shoulders hurt. These are all legitimate complaints, but why are you... Whatever. We should increase our policy standard. The current level is 4, but our goal is to achieve a level of 8 within 8 months. Well, I just got done setting up 2 new policies, so that's going to happen. Let's spread supplies, reduce the number of pawns. The sneak attack.
I've something to share.
What a nice idea. I think that should work. It'll cost us gold. It'll reduce their castle. Oh, it'll reduce their supplies.
Consider it taken care
Let's
of.
try it. It'll get Rhyme Paradigm some sneaky points. I think we're just going to deny this one so it's not on the list anymore. And if we were to attack the Ashina... Have we got a path to get there? Yeah, we could take this. They do have other castles. But these castles have not been marching, so they actually have food. Like, these castles over here have been involved in these knockdown dragouts with Shingen. Alright, they're taking this territory back. If they stop there, I think I'm fine. A new mineral deposit has apparently been found. Details concerning the Hōjō clan. Oh, let's see about this one. I think we may have already seen this on screen, but I think we did already see this, but let's check it out anyway. Taking advantage of Ujitsuno Hōjō's death, Yoshimoto Imagawa of Shuruga no longer had anyone to hold him back and began to plot his next move. In line with Yoshimoto's plan, the Yamanouchi Uesugi, Ugigayatsu Uesugi, and Koga Ashikaga clans rose up simultaneously to besiege Kawagoe Castle. Most critically, Yoshimoto had won back East Suruga, his main target, through an arbitration with Harunobu Takeda. Thus, he was able to quickly make peace with Hōjō. However, instigated by Yoshimoto, the Uesugi clans and Koga Kubo were still laying siege to Kawagoe Castle. Protecting the castle was Ujiyasu's brother-in-law, Tsunoshige.
To think that my might would be bettered.
To think that they'd bring 80,000 men, they must truly hate us. Ujiyasu's brother-in-law, Tsunoshige, protected Kawagoe Castle against the large force's fierce attacks for months. I wonder how things went for my brother in Suruga. He sounded confident, but... dead.
Now is the time to
Oh, great warriors, whether Hōjō rises or falls, this is our final stand. Look at my awesome robes.
smash all who dare stand in our way.
Let us tear apart the sieging force. Watch as I ride to meet the enemy. They can never take away our freedom. What? Ujiyasa Hōjō has arrived, but how? He should have been fighting Yoshimoto Imagawa. I need Suruga. I need some water. Sorry. The Hōjō clan's third head, Ujiyasu Hōjō, succeeded in this last-ditch night attack. The combined Uesugi and Ashikaga forces fell into disarray. Blink.
Superb.
Yes, I've been waiting, brother.
We move.
Open the gate. Attack. Get out there. Vanguard warriors flooded out of Kawagoe Castle along with Tsunashige Hōjō's forces, destroying the sieging army in a pincer attack. The head of the Okagatsu Uesugi clan, Tomosada Uesugi, died in battle. The head of the Yamanouchi Uesugi clan, Noramasa Uesugi, and the Kogakubo Haruji Ashikaga abandoned their forces and fled. It's like the Battle of the Boyne, where the Charles II, I guess, whoever the English, there was the English guy that was trying to be the Catholic king and got kicked out by William of Orange, and he had a Catholic army of Irish who fought for him in Northern Ireland on the Boyne River, and famously the English army of who was supporting William of Orange defeated the Catholic loyalists and the Irish in the Battle of the Boyne, and I want to say it was Charles. Charles fled to the south. Might have been James. It was a somebody the second, but yeah, it might have been James the second. But he fled to Dublin, and he went to the house of some like local fancy pants in Dublin. And the Irish like maid opened the door, and he says, "Tell your master that I fled to Dublin." He said, "Tell your master the cowardly Irish have fled the field." And the maid, according to legend, said back to him, "It would seem that your lordship has won the race," because like fancy pants noble guy talking about how the cowardly soldiers had fled, but he had fled first, which is what they're saying happened here, and it makes me think of the Battle of the Boyne, even though this is not the same continent. And so the force made up of 3 clans that controlled Kanto faced a legendary defeat. This miraculous victory, later known as the Kawagoe Night Raid, would eventually lead to the Hōjō clan seizing control of the Kanto region. Battle of Kawagoe, aka Kawagoe Night Raid. Some dude dies, clans are annihilated, various people join the Hōjō clan. It's a big old victory for the Hōjō. Hōjō clan's reinforcements will prove troublesome in our fight against the Takeda clan. We should try to break up their alliance somehow. I don't think we want to do that. I think that's going to mess up story. I think those points will be wasted. But it would make sense if we were just ignoring events and playing the game, that we wouldn't want those two on the same side. But I think this is stuff we don't want to mess with for fear of messing up the story. So let's throw down another save. We'll call it another video here in a moment. But I think the big issue now is, are these guys going to occupy that territory it took from them and then stop? Because I think that's all that's going to happen. But if they do press forward and attack, that's going to be more of a problem. But we'll just have to figure out how to deal with it if it happens. Because this castle does have... Yeah, see, provisions in this game are weird too. Like I can't have provisions delivered out of this city, which isn't marching at all, to go somewhere else. I probably am going to want to. I'm probably going to want to sail out of Sawada to attack Tsugawa, and when we do attack there, just as a way to actually use those troops there for once. Anyway. Alright, yeah, let's call it a video. Like I said, when we come back next time, I'm pretty sure we're actually going to get a... we care about the Hōjō clan historical events because they're going to be one of our rivals, but I think we'll have an event that's more directly related to us in the next video. I hope so. Otherwise, a whole lot of what I've been doing to, fighting Shingen and sucking off his troops has been for naught. Bye for now.